It should be up and running in 2 seconds. Thanks for joining us, everyone. All right. Okay. It's going. We're live on YouTube, and thank God it only took a couple minutes, and here we are. You know, we're learning how to do this technology. I remember not that long ago, something went wrong on my computer. It was like, holy crap, what am I going to do? And I'd have to take it in to somebody else and have them help me figure this stuff out. It wasn't that long ago, and Katie was helping me. But, you know, folks, what a crazy year. It seems like, you know, prices are going up. The cost of everything is going up. Businesses are still closing down. Now it's they can't find enough employees. But yet the population of the world keeps going up. So it's kind of confusing to me. And, you know, and this call isn't, for those of you joining us, this call isn't about politics, but it does involve politics because, you know, everything that we do nowadays seems to be involved in politics in one way or another. And so I just look at it and I go, look, we've got a situation. Everything is going up in price, and you can either work harder, you can hope to win the lottery, you can start digging in the ground and hope you find buried treasure. I don't know. People do it. It happens. Or you can get another job. You can do that. My choice is, why not get involved with network marketing? Why not get started doing something like what we're doing and what we're going to talk about on this call here? So I think my computer froze up. There it is. But why not get involved with a company? And hang on, I'm going to mute my phone. Get involved with the company. Somebody obviously was thinking about you. They invited you here. They invited you to listen to this. I think that Sizzle has a lot of what it takes to make a good, solid company. So I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes or so just kind of giving you an idea of the opportunity, right? The other day, we had the Kentucky Derby, and you had a horse that was in the race who, you know, they only allow 20 horses in the race. And they were getting ready to load the horse up because he was one of the top 21 qualifiers, but he wasn't in the top 20. And so the only way that he could be in the race was if someone canceled. And it was just minutes before the start of the race. And somebody called, and guess what? They canceled. So this horse was allowed to race. But because his qualifying time was so poor, he started in the worst position. He started in the worst position in the race, and he came from behind, and he won. And what does that have to do with what we're talking about today? Is that what I'm saying is that if you're riding the right horse, you can win every single race. If you're riding the right horse, you can win every single race. And Sizzle, the company that we represent, in my opinion, it's the right horse. It's the right horse that can win every single race. And I'm going to tell you my reasoning for that. I think that, number one, we've got longevity. When you take a look at network marketing companies, when you take a look at really any kind of company, traditional company, network marketing company, whatever it happens to be, 90% of companies fail in the first 5 years. 90%. We're 14 years old. So we're here to stay. We're going to be here a long time. That makes a difference. A lot of people they call me up, and I'm sure they call you up too, and they say, "Hey, check out this new deal, this brand new deal. It's brand new. Get in on the ground floor." Well, if it's part of the 95%, it's not going to be around in 5 years. I don't want to have to do this over and over and over again. I want to be with a company that's going to be here. I'm going to build it once. It's going to be here for the life of me. And the second thing that you want to look at is you want to look at products. You want to look at products that really work. You want to look at products that are efficacious, products that I can give these to my mom and dad, and I do, and I give them to my dogs, and I give them to my buddies, and I give them to my kids, right? If I didn't trust the products, and if the products didn't work, I wouldn't be giving them to people. How do you take a company, a network marketing company, and go out and tell the story if you've got products that don't work? You can't. That's what builds network marketing, is you have to have products that really work. That's what sets us apart. When people tell me, they say, "Oh, those products are from network marketing companies." In my opinion, that means that they're a little bit higher quality. They have to be, because they're sold word of mouth. Compensation. Let's look at compensation. Compensation is really, really important, because most people that get into network marketing, they don't come here looking for a way of getting healthier. Most people get into network marketing because they want to make a little bit of extra money. And I always tell people, look, if you could make an extra $500 a month putting in just a couple hours a week, man, isn't that easy? What if you could put in a little bit more time, put in a couple hours a week? So just double the amount of time you're putting in. All of a sudden, you're making $1,000 to $2,000 a month. Come on. That's a good extra paycheck for anyone. And then I look at the whole network marketing industry, and I try and tell people that what builds network marketing is you don't fall in love. And it's easy to fall in love with products. When you have products that work, it's easy to fall in love with products. When you have a company that's rock solid, it's easy to fall in love with a company that's, like that. But you want to fall in love with people, your people. You want to fall in love with your team, the people that brought you here, the people that you're going to bring here. You help people and help them get what they want to achieve, and it's going to get you what you want to achieve. That's really key. And I think compensation wise, man, I'll tell you what. I always tell people, what if you can go out and you can build 3 teams, and you take those 3 teams that you're building, and you teach them each to build 3 teams, and you teach those 9 people to build 3 teams. So you have 27, and you help those 27 build 3 teams, and now you got 81. And you help those 81 go out and build 3 teams, and now all of a sudden you got 243. I mean, it grows exponentially like that. And with 39 people, I can show you how, if you maximize the compensation plan, if you take and you look at and you talk to the person that brought you here on how to maximize, what's the purchase you have to make this thing maximize. If you do that with 39 people, you're making over $1,000 a month right there. And $1,000 a month, that's an extra paycheck. That's an extra paycheck. And I can show you how to do that working about an hour a day. You're not going to get that from, if you put an extra hour a day at your regular job, they're not going to pay you an extra $1,000 a month. I can guarantee you that. That's the one thing that I can guarantee. Anyhow, that's my story for today. Get back to the person that brought you here. Let's look at this thing. Let's figure out how to make it work for you. Katie is going to join us right now. Katie is, she's really knowledgeable about products, and She just loves to talk about the science of the products. She likes to share testimonials and stories. And so I'm going to bring my friend Katie Larking, my business partner, Katie Larking, onto the call. Katie, are you there?
Thank you, Kurt. How are you today?
I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking. It's been a great day. Got a lot of stuff done.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And we really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to jump on. And I'm really excited because I've got some great stories to share. And I really want to thank Bill Whiteley, actually, Kurt, because he's a friend of yours, and his team shared these testimonials, and I've come across them because they're available online. And I just thought it would be really great to share a few more of them because I've been listening to them and they're just so fantastic. I mean, they really are life-changing. It's just amazing to hear the difference these products make in people's lives. And, I think really health, and I think everyone would agree with me, health is everything. If you really don't feel well, then life's not very fun at all. And you really can't do much. And, life can be quite miserable. So when you hear testimonials that change people's lives and really turn them around, it's just so uplifting and so inspiring and motivates. It's motivating for myself, and I'm sure it's motivating for anyone who listens to it. But, also when we share it with others, it can really motivate them into action and, have belief that, things can be better. So with that said, let me share these 3 testimonials I've picked out today. I thought they were really fantastic, and I'll get started here.
My legs not waking me up in the middle of the night.
Loyalty, that's what in.
Okay, who we're going to hear from next is Judy, my friend. We've known each other for a long time. She's been kind of out of networking, and she's got some great stuff happening pretty quickly. And Judy Sheldon out of Las Vegas, *6, please.
Okay, I did it right this time.
There she is. Okay, Judy, talk to us.
Okay, now we're going on week 3, tomorrow, being on the age pill. The symptoms that I was explaining on last week's call of my legs not waking me up in the middle of the night, still having the same results with that. Michael's allergies, where he's not up spitting, and having all that drainage has been helped. But we're also noticing how deeply we sleep. Oh my gosh, sometimes we'll wake up out of a sleep and we wake up and we look around the room and say, where are we? And then I'll be feeling groggy for maybe an hour so I can see where it helps repair the brain, because boy, you go into a deep sleep. We notice that we're not as hungry, and I have the same problem as your previous person with the hair thinning, and I'm starting to notice a few new sprouts sprouting up on the top of my head. So I'm praying, please, because I had such thick hair before menopause, and I had thyroid problems, and it's very humbling, to go from a huge mane of hair to hardly anything. So I'm praying for that. Energy-wise, I think with the detox, because you will go through that, and I think some days maybe with the detox and your body, not a healing like some detoxes do, where you just feel like you got the flu or not. It's not that bad, but maybe 1 or 2 days of the week you might not feel as energetic as others, but the detoxing, we're noticing the smells and from urine and bowel and perspiration. So I'm thankful for that part of it. And I think that's all I have to share this week with it, that I'm just, keep on plugging along, and I'm excited to try some new products, which I'm after hearing everybody talk about all these different products, I'm all for that, and I'm for having products that don't have detox. And before I end my little testimony, I'm really interested in, I don't know if anybody caught on Fox News or Yahoo News, or that astronaut that came back that had been up in the space station for over 180 days. And his brother's also an astronaut. Their last name's Kelly. And the one that came back, apparently they're on the age pill, because one video I was listening to where, company had worked with NASA to help, their astronauts so they're not aging. So I thought it was really interesting getting involved with this, and then on Fox News having this astronaut Kelly come back, and he and his twin brother looked 10 years difference, and I'm like, hallelujah, that is so exciting. So Donna, again, thank you for inviting me, and I just truly am blessed that I got introduced to this, because I do feel this is going to help everybody, and I'm thankful that this product is getting released to the public. I think things have been held from us too long, and that's about it. And I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and just keep on it. Thank you, Donna.
Great. Thanks, Judy. That's wonderful. Dr. Shaw, what do you got to say?
You must know I always have something to say. That's hilarious. Indeed, once the cells are starting to function at a higher level, which the H pill does, one of the functions is to rid ourselves of toxins and poisons, and that can take a little while. But I tell you what, it's different with different people, and the detox symptoms can be different with different people. And Judy's right, it's not major, and I believe because all cells of the body are getting assistance, whether kidney, liver, lung, skin, bowels, all the organs that are detoxifying us are getting help as well. So they don't tend to be bad, but then that clears up. It took a couple of weeks for me, and wow, it's like the clouds lifted, and it was awesome. So yeah, it's something to know. Definitely.
And that is something that you and I talked about too when we first started. That for like the first couple weeks or something, we'd have maybe an afternoon we were a little sluggish for a little bit. Just drink some water, something. Yeah. It was part of that, but it wasn't like having the flu or a monster detox or whatever. And we talked about scents too, remember? Like the urine stuff, I guess. What Judy mentioned, I said, I had that too. Notice the difference in scents. You're just cleaning stuff out. And the rule of thumb, is to drink plenty of water,
Exactly, and do the things that help detoxification, which are not only water, try to get outside, get a little sunshine, deep breathing, eat less of the bad stuff, the sugar, the maybe cut back on dairy a little bit, dairy, sugar, and wheat, and try to eat real fresh, real clean foods. That will help your body to get where it needs to get to, and it will help the H pill. L-tryptophan is the thing that really, in the H pill, that really contributes to helping the deep sleep. So
cool.
Everybody notices that.
Okay, well, those are two power. It's going to be a tough act to follow, but didn't you invite a couple girls for Girl Power Night on this call? Did you get a hold of anybody?
I made a couple of calls right before the call and got a lot of voicemails, but we did get Gemma in California. Gemma, if you can hit *6, I really appreciate it. And Gemma was on way back in September, maybe October. Give us an update, Gemma. Really appreciate you being here.
Hi, thanks, Jerry. I'm a 79-year-old girl.
Donna.
Anyway, I've been on the H pill since the very end of September of 2017, and I had some quite spectacular results when I first started, where I was able to do things. I was in the process of cleaning out storage units and moving, and I was able to clean out my apartment and load everything in a van and get in the car out at 3:15 in the afternoon and drive for 12 hours to get down to where I was moving to. So, I've already given that testimonial, so I wanted to talk about some other things, which is how, well, I had a whole bunch of energy, and so I was walking the dog all the time, and at one point he slipped his collar and I lunged for him, and then I fell and got a hairline fracture in my hip. And I just recovered really, really quickly without ever really. I did go and get an X-ray and find out I had a fracture, but apart from that, I didn't do anything except use some healing tools that I have. But I think the H pill was a lot responsible for how quickly I healed up. But I wanted to talk about some of the more subtle effects. For one thing, I've noticed that I see that I used to not be able to drive without glasses, and now I've noticed that I see better distance without my glasses. So I feel like I'm like driving naked because I don't have anything in front of my eyes. It's a funny kind of experience. And I have been taking the H pill and Vital Vision. And I have to say, the only thing about getting used to Sizzle products is that you find yourself wanting to try everything. And so I've been doing the triangle of life, and I can say that I have gone through a winter where everybody was, I knew lots of people who got sick, and I, who usually get sick at least once a winter, did not get sick this year. The other thing is that I'm somebody who in the past gets excited about things, and then I kind of drop them and I don't follow through. And I've belonged to many networking companies, but I've already passed that point with Sizzle where Jerry's talking about building brand loyalty, and everybody in my family, my younger siblings and my mother and father, everybody had heart disease, and everybody left their bodies long before me. And I am in great shape, and I take eternity ever since hearing Bill DeFalco's call about the resveratrol, and so I've recommended it to other people. And taking it, I just have it's like I have no doubt that my heart will stay perfectly healthy. And I also have been just starting to work out again after a long time of really kind of hobbling and not having very good posture. And so I bought a dance video and started doing that. And I noticed that just with the Rift, it's amazing how quickly I get back to being ready to move again. And also, people on my team have had amazing experiences. One woman on my team who is in her, I don't think she's 70 yet. She's in her late 60s. And she has been unhealthy for a long, long, long time. And she's starting to get people coming up to her and saying, "My God, what are you doing? You look absolutely great, and you're healthy for the first time since I've known you." So that is a really great thing. And another friend on my team had terrible anxiety and claustrophobia and couldn't sleep at night. And she is not only on the H pill, but also the Triangle of Life. And I no longer has anxiety. Her blood pressure has gone down. She's a musician, and she's got energy to go out and play music. And so for me, I didn't get the sleep benefits for about 4 months. Then after 4 months, I started being able to sleep when I wanted to. But somebody on my team started sleeping right away the first day. So the thing to know about the H pill is that everybody's body is different. And because there are so many amazing testimonials about big things happening right off the bat, it's really important to know that not everybody sees great things happening right away, although everybody I know has felt a mood shift from the kind of, I don't know, there's something in these products that is a reflection of the love with which Tom Maurer created the formula. Because They're amazing. And Jerry's talking about brand loyalty. I mean, I'm trying everything. I'm just because they're such great products. So, and the Terminator. I really think the Terminator mouth rinse is partly responsible for my not getting sick at all this year, because it's just amazing. And I'm just trying to think of some other things. Oh, the other thing that is really different with the age pill for me is that it has increased my levels of determination. It's really strange to be thinking that I'm ready to create my new life, and I'm almost 80. And I expect that by the time I am 80, I am going to be younger and in better shape than I am right now. And my hair's not falling out anymore. That's another thing. So those are all the things I can think of right now.
Wow, you are amazing. That's awesome.
Oh, and I just got transfusium. And I started using it a couple of days ago, and because my skin hadn't really started changing from the H pill, I still look kind of like I have looked, but I could tell right away that it is working, and I have a place on my face that has been it just has never gone away. It's just been really odd for years, and the second night I used the transfusium, I noticed today it's almost gone. So it's an amazing product.
Hey, if we keep on with this call, Gemma's going to think of something more and more and more. That's what happens. No, that's great. I love it.
Yeah, I had no idea, but it makes so much sense. That love, Tom Mauer's love, is one of our ingredients, and I get it.
Oh yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, because I'm an energy worker, and I feel that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very dedicated to this company, to this product. It's his passion, and I talk a lot about your why. Why are you in this business? Well, Tom Mauer's why on developing this company, it's not about money at all. It's about his passion to help people and his love. Yeah. He exudes it. Thank you, Gemma. That was awesome.
And his sense of humor, too. He's got a great sense of humor.
He's funny.
He does.
Well, there we go. We're 26 after. We liked it. Those are powerful. Girl power calls. Are they right?
Okay, Kurt, I think we'll leave it there. I had another couple testimonials to play, and I think I played the wrong ones, the ones that I wanted to play. But, they're all so great. I love listening to them. They're just so inspiring. What do you think, Kurt?
Man, I'll tell you what, it backs up exactly what I was saying. You have products that work. Mm-hmm. You have a company that's got some longevity. You got a compensation plan that works. We've got it all. We've got all the pillars for success. All we need is you.
Yeah, definitely. So if you're on the call tonight, in the US or during the day, obviously in Australia, or you're listening to the recording, hopefully that motivates you to open your cupboard and take some more of those Sizzle products. Or think about some products you'd like to try. Certainly, the age pill is my favorite. I can't go past that, and it just gets such great results for so many people.
Yep, you bet. Well, Katie, thanks for being with us. All you folks that joined us tonight, and for everybody that's listening to the call, whether you're listening to the YouTube or you're listening on Facebook, get back to the person that brought you here. Get started. Let's get this thing rolling for you. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Katie. Bye.